Patrick Benino back here with you at the intermission. It's time now for part 2 of our 10 questions with Cape Breton Eagles forward Antoine Roy. Antoine, what is your favorite post-game meal?
I'd say probably steak and some potatoes or something like that.
That's a good old-fashioned hockey meal. If you're trying to find a place, you're driving around, do you like to try to find it yourself, or do you always just put in the directions right away?
Put in the direction right away.
Probably Google Maps on your phone?
Yeah, exactly.
You get traded to Cape Breton recently. When you get traded to the Eagles, who was the first player to text you welcoming you to Cape Breton?
I talked with Zach Bigger. He was with me in Blainville, so it's probably the first guy I talked with.
Makes sense. Bit of a Blainville reunion going on this year in Cape Breton.
Yeah, exactly.
Can Antoine Roy remember, and maybe it hasn't happened recently, the last time you stood in a long line to wait for something?
Can't remember, honestly.
Not something that happens a lot, then.
No.
That's good. That means you're not wasting your time. What is your favorite sport other than hockey?
I'd say probably playing would be soccer and watching probably basketball or football.
It's funny you said that it was soccer because that's something I've noticed. A lot of guys will talk about playing soccer, but not as many of them watch it, so I'm not surprised you would say that. Does Antoine have a favorite place he likes to shop for clothes, or do you just kind of take it as it comes?
Probably just online stuff. It's easier.
A lot more convenient, I'm going to guess. What is something about yourself that you like or do that people would not expect from a hockey player? It's always kind of a trickier one with the guys.
Yeah, I'm a pretty typical guy with hockey stuff. I love golf and working out in summer and stuff like that. Spend time with my friends, but I'd say maybe I like fishing, summer fishing.
I do think there's a bit of that on our team. You might have some kindred spirits. I'm glad you mentioned golf in terms of being typical hockey, though. That's true. It seems like all the guys are into golf in the summer. What is your earliest memory of watching hockey? Your first thing you remember as a kid, whether it was on TV or in person?
Probably on TV, just watching games with my dad. It's probably the first thing I remember about hockey.
Probably just watching the Habs growing up, I'm guessing?
Yeah, exactly.
What is Antoine Roy's favorite color?
I'd go blue.
Probably the most popular answer when I ask. This is the last one for part 2. If you had a choice, because you've worn different numbers in your Q career so far, what number would you wear if you could wear any number?
I'd go with 26.
Okay, and you had that in Blainville, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Not a super common number. Why 26?
My dad wore it when he was young and then just started hockey. They asked me for a number. That's what I went with, and I stuck it pretty much my whole career when I was playing minor hockey. And then when I had a chance to pick my number in Blainville, that's what I went with.
I always like to hear the guys that wear family numbers. That's really cool. Antoine, thanks for letting us get to know you a bit. Best of luck the rest of the season.
Thank you.
That's Antoine Roy joining us for 10 questions at the intermission. You're listening to Cape Breton Credit Union Eagles Hockey, 1270 CJCB.